Johnny's Cheap, as you may know, I like to recreate things, foods that I really, really like. We have the Iowa State Fair for 11 days out of the year. There's a sandwich there called a Gizmo. It's kind of Italian meat with mozzarella cheese on a toasted hoagie, and I think I've perfected it. Rotello's Italian hoagie rolls, fresh mozzarella, and a combination of ground beef and sweet Italian sausage. I've already browned it. We're going to add a little sauce, toast it up. Johnny's Cheap, a State Fair knockoff. So the fresh mozzarella, to get the moisture out, you just put it on a paper towel. I had the skillet and stuff to weight it down so that it really gets all the moisture out. So this is really good, dry, fresh mozzarella. I browned a pound of ground beef and a pound of sweet Italian sausage. I use Johnsonville sweet Italian sausage. Take it out of the casing, brown it. And this is the leftover fat. We're going to use that because, as we know, fat is flavor. The Gizmo, State Fair Gizmo, knockoff, has a little bit of sauce. So we're going to add some sauce to that fat slash juice. There you go. That's going to be, we're just going to mix that up. The leftover, there's a lot of flavor in that leftover. Most of the fat, I used a really lean ground beef. Ours that we get from our side of beef. And the Johnsonville sweet Italian sausage. That has a little leftover fat, and that's good flavor. So we just mix this is my favorite, contadina pizza sauce. This stuff is great. Great flavor, and we add that to the fat, and that's our sauce for our Gizmos. These are gonna be great, I'm serious. One pizza pan, Rotello's Italian hoagies. Best Italian bakery. I'm serious. If you eat Italian hoagies at a restaurant, there's a 99% chance it's Rotello's. Great hoagies. I have my sauce, my browned 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of sweet Italian sausage, and my fresh mozzarella. So we start with the hoagie. I'm going to put these over here because I have to cut. Because these aren't pre-sliced. Crack it open a little bit. We're gonna put the meat. This is the mixture. I mixed it up real good. Ground sweet Italian sausage and ground beef. Now they kind of give, if you search online, you can find the recipe. They kind of give you what the recipe is, but don't give you the amounts. But I'm big on trying to figure that stuff out. So there's a good amount of ground beef. We're going to add our pizza sauce that's mixed with I call it the juices, actually the fat from the Italian sausage and the ground beef. There you go. Look at that. That's the secret sauce. Now we cover it with fresh mozzarella that has been dried out. And the trick is, it's always, you know what? It's 2.5 slices. For some reason, that's how it comes out. But that's our cheese. So there we go. We're going to make a couple more of these, and we're going to bake them. I have the oven preheating at 350. Once I put them in the oven, I'm going to broil it on low. That makes the bun come out perfectly. You'll see. So here's the tricky part. I preheated the oven at 350. Now I'm going to put it on broil low. Start. We're going to broil these like a toaster oven. That's the way they do it at the fair. And it'll get the bun just perfect. I give you the Iowa State Fair Gizmo. Ground beef, sweet Italian sausage, fresh mozzarella, a little bit of contadina pizza sauce with a little bit of the grease. That's the secret. Great flavor. Broil it for a couple of minutes, kind of like a toaster oven. That's how they do it at the fair. Look at that. I got some fries for a side, but That's minor. Diving in. Haven't had this for a week since the fair. Gizmo knockoff. Maybe you've heard of the grinder. This isn't a grinder. It's not spicy Italian sausage. Sweet Italian sausage with ground beef, fresh mozzarella, different sandwich. So good. Give it a try. The Gizmo knockoff with Johnny's Cheap. I love doing this. By the way, you can toast these ahead, wrap them in foil. That's the way they do them at the fair. They've been in there for a long time. Keeps the bun crispy, yet softens it up a little bit. Makes it really, really good for the Gizmo. These are great. And stay tuned to Johnny's Cheap, more State Fair knockoffs. Some really, really good stuff. I figured out the recipes. They're coming up on YouTube, Johnny's Cheap.